بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأجمعين ثم ما بعد لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله السميع العليم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله السميع العليم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله السميع العليم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. So we finished Al-Bab al-Fara'id, Al-Sunan, and now we're going to enter into a Fada'il. فضائل الصلاة كما قال مصنف رحمه الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه العظيم المتن العشموية للمبتدئين في مذهب مالك رضي الله عنه. قال المصنف رحمه الله سبحانه وتعالى, he says, وأما فضائل الصلاة فعشرة. As for the virtuous actions of the salah, there are 10. رفع اليدين عند تكبيرة الإحرام وتطويل قراءة الصبح والظهر وتقصير قراءة العصر والمغرب وتوسط العشاء وربنا ولك الحمد للمقتضي والفذ وتسبيح في الركوع والسجود وتأميم فذ والمأموم مطلقا وتأميم الإمام في السر فقط. جميل. فقال المصنف رحمه الله سبحانه وتعالى رب العزة, he says, رفع اليدين عند تكبيرة الإحرام. رفع اليدين meaning raising of the hands during تكبيرة الإحرام. So raising of the hands is not found in Sunan, is not found in Fard. So maybe one of you asked me a question last week about this. I've seen someone raise their hands up to here. I've seen someone raise up to here. I've seen someone just raise it up to their belly buttons. I've seen someone do this. All of that is fada'il. So when he says, رَفْعُ الْيَدَيْنِ عِنْدَ تَكْبِيرَةِ الْإِحْرَامِ, this is fada'il. So if someone does not raise their hands in this, is their salah valid? Taban, it's valid. Because what happens to the person that has no arms? Allahu Akbar. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put it as رفع اليدين في تكبيرة الإحرام in the section of Fard, Allahu Akbar. Or someone, even lesser degree than that, someone has broken their arm or broken both arms and he can't lift them up. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and to his companions, or to their companions, to the companions, until it reached us that raising the hands is fard, Allahu Akbar, we're in trouble. So it falls down in raf'ul yadaini inda takbirat al-ihram in fada'il. So this supports those that do not have arms or hands or have broken their arms and so on and so forth. This is the hikmah behind it. It's found in the fada'il, not in the fard. وَتَطْوِيلُ قِرَاءَةِ الصُّبْحِ. And تطويل قراءة الصبح, meaning elongating the qira'ah, the recitation of the Quran in your salah for subh, salatul subh, fi salatul subh. Also, people refer to as al-fajr, but like when we are studying fiqh and we're now entered into madhab Malik and we want to become fuqara, inshallah, wa faqih, we won't be using the word Salatul Fajr. Or Salatul Fajr, that is shay'in akhar. This is something completely different. This is a sunan. This is the 2 rak'atayn that you pray before the fard salah. And when we come to that, we'll discuss that. So get into the habit to say Salatul Subh. Salatul Subh. وَتَطْوِيلُ قِرَاءَةِ الصُّبْحِ وَالظُّهْرِ. And elongating or extending or reading portions, large portions of the Quran for Salatul Subh and Dhuhr. Salatul Subh or Dhuhr. And these are the surahs that is recommended in terms of elongating the surah or elongating the recitation or the standing or standing or sitting in the salah, depending on the circumstance, is from surahs from Hujurat ila Abasa. من حجرات سورة الحجرات إلى عبسة. تمام. وتقصير قراءة العصر والمغرب, and shorten the surahs for Asr and Maghrib. And these are surahs mean from Ad-Duha ila Nas. Ad-Duha ila Nas. So you read any of the surahs from Ad-Duha ila Nas, it's considered to be a surah qasira, a short surah. Tamam. وتوسط العشاء, and reading something in between, not too long, not too short, for Isha, for the last Salah of the night. And saying رَبَّنَا وَلَكَ الْحَمْدِ. رَبَّنَا وَلَكَ الْحَمْدِ is considered to be part of the fadila, or part of the fadail. To say رَبَّنَا وَلَكَ الْحَمْدِ. فَذًّا إِمَامًا أو مأموما. Is that correct? To say رَبَّنَا وَلَكَ الْحَمْدِ, مأموما, meaning the person that is following the Imam. فَذًّا, the person that's praying by himself. And imaman, the one that's the leader. Is that correct?
The leader doesn't, the person leading the Salah doesn't, the person leading the Jama'ah doesn't say Rabbana wa lakal hamd.
Mean. Allah.
Yeah.
You mean. So the person that says Rabbana wa lakal hamd, فَذًّا كَانَ أو مأموما. Whether he is the person that is praying by himself or following the Imam, he says Rabbana wa lakal hamd, and this is from the Fada'il. And it says here Rabbana wa lakal hamd lil muqtadi wal fadhi كما ذكرنا. وتصبيح في الركوع والسجود تأمين الفذ والمأموم مطلقا. And تسبيح في الركوع والسجود وتأمين الفذ والمأموم مطلقا. And making tasbih, glorifying Allah Azza wa Jal in ruku', سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم. وفي سجود سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى. وتأمين الفذ والمأموم مطلقا. What does that mean? It means ta'meen is saying Ameen. Saying Ameen, whether you're by yourself or you're the one that's following the Imam, it needs to be said. It needs to be said. But do we say it loudly? No. We do not say it loudly. We say it loud enough that we can hear it, but we don't do like the other madhabs, such as the Shafi'is. They say Ameen loud because of the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that says that when you say Ameen at the same time as the Imam says it, at the same time as the Malaika says it, then subhanallah nasit al-baqi minhum.
Allahu Akbar.
Al-Muhim, from the hadith, that there is a reward for the person that recites at the same level as the Imam and the Malaika. أنا شوف في كتابي the hadith كاملة, or find the hadith, the complete hadith, and put it into the group or post it on YouTube for those that are not part of the group at the bottom, so you're familiar with what is said in that hadith. But we don't take that. We say Ameen quietly based on a verse in the Quran. And I will mention all the lead ala dhalik inshallah wa ta'ala for this stage is just to understand that we don't say Ameen loudly, we say Ameen quietly to ourselves. And it goes on to say here as well, وتأميم الإمام في السر فقط. وتأميم الإمام في السر فقط. So for the Imam, he says the Ameen quietly only. Well, if you're by yourself, you can say Ameen loudly, لا شيء عليك, ليس مشكلة. Or even if you're a ma'mum, you can say it loudly as well, to the same level as everyone else. لا شيء عليك, ولكن in our madhab, we don't say the Ameen loudly. Tamam, we don't say Ameen loudly. And when I first, subhanAllah, was studying al-fiqh al-maliki, and I was in the house of the sheikh, and I finished having the classes, and now everyone's praying now, and I'm still in the mode of praying like the Hanafis. So we're in the Salah, and then when the sheikh finished reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, I completely forgot that you don't say Ameen loudly. And then I was the only one went,
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. I've been in them awkward situations. MashaAllah. La shay'a alayk, Habibi.
Naam, khair inshallah. Khair. Naam. So you don't say it loudly, you say it quietly. Like in Laysa Mushkila, if you say it loudly, La shay'a alayk, khair inshallah wa ta'ala. Now, I think we'll leave it at that, inshallah wa ta'ala. And I think next week we'll go on to look at memorizing al-qunut and the tashahhud.
Okay.
Try to squeeze those two, inshallah wa ta'ala. And if you have more time, then we'll look at some of the other short ad'iyah, smooth supplications that one can say as well. Now, بعد التشهد. So after you say the tashahhud, you can make some small other supplications. We'll try and memorize some of them, inshallah wa ta'ala, for next week. Bismillah ta'ala. Barakallah fiqh. Any questions?
What will we inshallah ta'ala be memorizing next week? The qunut dua before ruku during subh. And what was the other one, Habibi?
Al-qunut, and then al-tashahhud.
That's okay.
Ibrahim Durud Sharif. Ibrahim Durud Sharif. So yeah, we'll be trying to memorize those two, inshallah wa ta'ala, for next week. So that's cool. That's what we're going to spend most of the time on. And then if we get more time, then we'll look at some of the other shorter supplications and see if we can have those memorized as well. But important is that tashahhud and qunut.
Inshallah.
صلوا على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.